All right, let's go live. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Saturday. No, it's Sunday. Gosh darn it! What do I call this? Sunday Smash. Sunday Showdown. That's what it is. The titles are literally staring me in the face, and I'm just too freaking idiotic to look at it. I hope you're all doing well out there. For those who did not come over from the debate stream a few minutes ago, yeah, I see a couple of you in there, like Atlas. If you're still with us, welcome. I hope you're having a good weekend. We're playing more Mass Effect because I don't know what else to do with myself. And joining me, as always, is the absolutely gorgeous Princess Heather Blossom. How are you doing tonight?
Doing great in a universe where if I'm in the military, I can just have purple hair. I don't know if the military lets you do that now. They've gotten more lenient with stuff from what I understand.
They sort of did. They sort of did under Joe Biden, but under Donald Trump, I think that got nixed. And to be totally honest, I think that's a good thing. The whole point of military is supposed to be uniform, of one mind, working together, team. You're not supposed to really be trying to stand out or be different from other people. You're supposed to fit into your role for the greater good. Yeah, so that's
a debate for a different day there, Brawny, about like individuality in the military. Because personally, I think about it, I'm like, well, what's the big deal of someone just having like different colored hair or whatever? I bet they're fine with somebody who dyes their hair blonde.
Yeah, and you know something, I actually could set up that debate now that you mention it, because we know plenty of veterans. The Burning Donut was in the Army. Samet Lion was in the Army. I've got a few veterans at the very least. We got Irish John, was in the Marines. Alden was in the Navy, and I believe Reyes was in the Navy as well. And all of those guys would probably have very different takes on what's actually important in terms of uniform. So I'd be interested to hear their opinions on that. Oh, Heather,
look at me just giving you all the good debate ideas.
Yeah, you're better at my job than I am at this point. Hey Heather, real quick, could you make me a little bit bigger on your screen there?
No, you're my little boy.
Let's see here. Okay, sure. But anyway, what are we up to on the what's the mission tonight on Mass Effect?
Well, I was debating whether I've leveled up Liara enough for the Novaria mission. I'm not 100% sure yet. That could be quite an investment, so maybe more side quests. Also, do you like how big you are now? Is it good? Is it better?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So we'll get back to it. Now then.
Actually, so let me look at Liara's level and I will make a decision.
Rusty saying, aren't men also not allowed to have beards in the military? I think it depends on...
Really? That's so weird, because I swear I've seen it.
Yes, I could have sworn I've seen it too. Maybe it depends on branch, division, rank. It could even depend on your individual, like, company commander. Like, maybe some don't care if you have a beard, and others are like, you better shave that, you know? Oh, there's our Krogan friend, Rex. His name is Rex, right?
That's Rex. Yeah. Let me see if I can take a look at her level.
I might be racist against Krogans, but Rex is one of the good ones.
There you go.
Ah. Atlas says, gives a cookie to Princess Heather Blossom.
Thank you. I will put it in my ice cream.
Yeah, I actually made cookies on Friday, Heather. Those were good cookies.
Oh, yeah. We still have some in the cabinet, I think.
Nope, I ate them.
Oh my god, Brawny. You're not helping yourself.
No, I'm not at all. There were cookies, but I will say this, Heather, you are glad that I ate them. A, because they're not going to tempt you anymore, and B, I didn't store them right, and they kind of went hard really quick. What's the trick to that? I was supposed to put a slice of bread in the container with them, right?
Yes, yes. And that's my fault. I'm the one that stored those. I didn't really think about it.
Yeah.
All right,
When
let's
I
do
went
a
to
side mission.
but yesterday when I went to go get a cookie for the first time, it was really gosh darn hard, and I was like, this sucks. Well, not really suck. It was still tasty, but like, I know you like a soft cookie.
Well, who doesn't? All right. Are we? Yes, we're in the Voyager cluster, and we're looking to see where some like shipments have been going.
All right.
Let's look through these. Look through these things. See if we can find it.
Paladin wants to know why don't we get cookies? I'll make you guys cookies. You know what I haven't done in a long while, Heather? You remember the s'mores cake?
Yes, I was actually talking to a coworker about that the other day, about like how, because like I was telling them about baking something. I'm like, oh, I'll get my husband to bake this thing because they really like the muffins I made last week. And they're like, oh, your husband bakes? And I'm like, yeah, he bakes, he cooks, he does everything. He makes this really cool s'mores cake.
Yeah, and what that is that I bake 2 layers of chocolate chip sheet cookie, and then I just stick the s'mores ingredients in between it and bake it again.
Oh, yeah. How's the volume, by the way?
Could stand to be a little bit higher.
Really? It's actually kind of loud for me.
Okay. Let me see if there's anything I can do about that on my end. Because I believe, yeah, your volume is maxed out on my end.
Crazy.
So is the stream volume maxed out? See, can I go to the book? Yep. And let's see here.
Got it. Got Palladium. Oh, yeah. Oh, squad. Oh, it looks like someone needs a little bit of...
Hey, Heather, how does my voice sound right now?
Pretty good.
Okay, did it get any louder just now?
I didn't notice.
Okay, it should be fine then. All right. No, there's nothing I can do about your volume. Oh, hey, Heather.
Yeah.
Atlas just said
What?
something you might find controversial here. Atlas says, Brawny, you are more awesome than Dr. Doom.
Look. That's just a strange comparison. I mean, Brawny and Dr. Doom, not exactly comparable, in my opinion. Research facility. There's 3 research facilities here? Holy crap.
Yeah, so Atlas,
I do love
you basically just said, you basically just put Heather in a position of choosing between her husband and her favorite character.
One of them, he's not like my fave, but I do love him a lot. Oh, hey, there it is. Oh, they're shooting at us. What a surprise.
Everybody's saying the volume is good on my end. Ooh, they're shooting at us. They're shooting! Go get them! It's like, what are you shooting at, bro? I'm not over there anymore.
What the hell? What is still shooting at me?
Might have been a game delay. I gotta say, these, like, outposts that we gotta raid here and defend ourselves against are not very impressive. Like, this is supposed to be
a side mission. They're not gonna use the good assets for it.
Okay. Rusty saying, Brawny, curious question, what would you say is the best martial arts for self-defense in your opinion? I actually answered that last week when I was talking about Aikido. The best self-defense martial art is gun.
I was about to say gun.
Yeah, gun. And then go take law enforcement seminars on weapon deployment and retention, because you still need to know how to fight even if you have a weapon. The weapon does not make up for an inability to fight. If you can't fight and you have a weapon and you're fighting somebody who can fight but doesn't have a weapon, there is a decent chance that you will soon after not have a weapon and not be able to fight.
Yo, look at this.
Oh, man.
I don't think I want to open that. That sounds like a bad idea.
That looks like the flood.
Oh, shit!
Oh, they shoot! Use
My thought is, how did they
carnage.
not already know it was here?
Literally just open the door. You would think this advanced civilization would have security cameras and see you coming. Jeez, how many times does this guy need to get shot in the back with a laser?
Let me lift him up.
Charging up.
He's fine. Look at him. Peaceful.
So lore-wise, Heather, how are these abilities being activated? Like, like, is it just, hey, I can do this at, you know, with the power of thought, or do they actually open?
I believe there's I believe the canonical explanation for like how I'm commanding the Liara and Tally to do their abilities is like verbally. I'm saying it over radio, like use Saboteur, use this, use that. They just didn't use the voice lines. And that's as far as I understand it, though. Like, we have neural implants and uplinks now, so there is a chance like it is kind of like a mental kind of thing, but it's more technological than that. Where the fuck is he?
Well, I was talking about like your armor abilities there. Unless
Oh no, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. So what? The left one is the one alien, the right one is the other alien, the bottom is you. Is that what I'm looking at?
Yep, that's exactly what you're seeing.
Okay. That guy looks like he's on the other side of the barrier.
No, he did. He did.
Alrighty then. Let's go unleash the flood.
That do be what it be. Can't save the game because that's probably what I gotta do. Can I?
Raptor's Talon says hello. Hello, Talon. How are you doing tonight?
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Yeah, I realize that.
Well, at least they go down relatively.
You eliminate the threats to this facility. Contingency other nearby labs. Yep.
Atlas wants to know, Brawny, who do you think would win in a fight, Lightning Bliss or Heather? I think Heather would win. Like, unironically.
Yeah.
I think
Lightning Bliss is not a fighter. Like, don't.
Like, both in, but I'm pretty sure Atlas is just referring to Pony OCs, but even then.
Yeah.
Even then, I think.
The Demeter is the same.
Yeah, I think Princess Heather Blossom is can fight, and Lightning Bliss cannot. Even if they're, you know, both alicorns and probably dealing with similar, you know, power levels as it were. Let's see here. Rusty says, no, I mean a part of gun. Okay, so there's not really going to be any one martial art that's best. What you need is a gym culture of fighting. So, you know, you need places that are going to do some moderate contact sparring. You're most likely going to find this in kickboxing gyms, boxing gyms, Muay Thai, things like that, MMA gyms, and occasionally you will find a culture of fighting in like a taekwondo or a karate gym, but in those situations, the karate needs to be, they need to do a lot of sparring, and they also need to work on something called bunkai. That's B-U-N-K-I. They're shooting at us again, Heather, with their dinky little turrets. What are they even trying to defend out here? Like, what?
To be fair, yeah, they're kind of like way off.
God dang, you would think a turret would be more equipped. We can travel the stars. We don't have effective motion sensors. So let's see there.
And apparently no security system that notifies you when I've destroyed your turrets.
Mm-hmm. So if you guys, going back to the question here, if you guys know what kata is like that choreographed dance that karate people do. And the bunkai, was it cat giving you trouble again, Heather?
Yeah, Achilles is trying to get my ice cream. Fuck off!
I really wish we could see that.
Securing point.
So yeah, kata is the drill. Kind of looks like a dance. Kind of looks like doing karate moves in the air. Bunkai is the application of that drill, like the fighting techniques that it's supposed to be practicing. So you need a gym that practices bunkai and does a lot of moderate contact sparring. And especially like it needs to you need to get a really good sweaty cardio workout. And you know, so basically you get better at fighting by fighting. So that answers that. Then let's see here. Atlas says, Brawny, I have a question, and then proceeds to ask a question I don't know the answer to, saying, who is stronger, Hestia or Hades? I'm actually going to turn that one to Heather, because I feel like that's more up your alley.
It would be, but gosh, do I not remember Hestia? Oh, great, I really want to deal with that.
I did not think you were going to make it on that puzzle. I thought you were going to get T-boned at the very last ring.
You know.
Rusty asking a question that we've actually answered before on other streams. Oh, frick, never mind, we're getting shot at again. I'll answer it later. So, Heather, how do you pick your abilities here that are getting used?
Now it gets fun.
Well, I hit the bumper, and I'm like, what do I want to use to fuck shit up?
I mean, like, what's the mentality? What's the strategy? And how do you, you know?
Well, I like using biotic abilities like lift, throw, and whatnot to like really incapacitate an opponent, so I don't actually have to like deal with their fire. There's also things like sabotage. If you look in the info, overheats nearby enemy weapons. Hey, suddenly they can't shoot you. There's also things that just buff you, like this is literally just a shield boost, a barrier helps me out. This Unity stuff is if everyone gets passed out, I can bring them back. And yeah, like it's just what do I need to do in this very moment? Do I want fire off of me? Do I want to focus on damage? Do I want like that kind of thing, you know? And then of course, gun.
So in a situation like this, which strategies are you using the most?
I definitely have enjoyed employing, like, biotic abilities to get someone out of the fight and just defenseless so I can just shoot the shit out of them. Sometimes they're not exactly in range, but...
Yeah, so you're running the control deck in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I guess that's a way to say it. What that freaking... Let's see. Now it seems like the only enemies are those husks left in there. Let's see if I don't have to fight them. Or if I can get all this shit done first.
So, Rusty was saying the debate topic was, you know, who's the best, what martial arts do the main six know? And we've actually talked about that before. Rarity's definitely karate. Pinkie Pie is definitely capoeira. Applejack is definitely Muay Thai. Twilight is definitely like some kind of Chinese art. Yeah, some type of Chinese kung fu.
2 seconds.
We might just need to lock him out of your room there, Heather. I'll come over in a minute and get him out of there. And Rainbow Dash is Taekwondo.
What's Fluttershy?
Fluttershy, Aikido.
You need to leave me alone.
Here, I'll come get him for you, Heather. I'll be right back.
Let's see. Is there anything I didn't get around here? Ah.
Young cats get locked out the office.
He's like, I'm not annoying kitty, I swear. Yes, you are, damn it. I guess they don't consider it done until I take care of the huss. Which, ugh.
Alright, I'm back. Let's see here. What's martial art would Spike do? Definitely dragon style. Dragon claw is a real technique, and Raptor's Talon saying Wing Chun. I could see Wing Chun, but I could also see Tai Chi for the purpose of that advanced Tai Chi also involves a lot of a lot of study of medicine and acupuncture and anatomy and things like that. But, you know, stuff that might look like magic.
Liara, it'd be great if you weren't shooting me in the back right now.
What is this, Left 4 Dead 2? Stop shooting me!
There's no sign of Kahuka among the creeper corpses. He must be at one of the other labs in the area.
Ah, that
I
sucks.
wonder what Cerberus horrors we'll find at the next base.
Yeah, Cerberus is that one group I told you about that were basically humanity's terrorists. They're all about human superiority and only advancing humanity's station in the galaxy. But they also are like, you know, they do very unethical experimentations, and they're not above, like, you know, peeling through our own kind to do it. So, you know, not great guys.
Yeah. So let's see. Atlas said, Hestia is the firstborn daughter of the Titan Kronos and the Titaness Rhea. Okay, so does that jog your memory at all, Heather?
It does, and I gotta say, it depends on the interpretation. Some would say that Hades might be... Man, I got a lot of guns. Take all! Some would say that Hades is only the wealthiest god. He's not exactly wealthy with power. But it's really hard to say because these, like the mythology of Greek gods being as, you know, contradictory as it is, it's hard to say who is, like, most powerful of anything. All anyone knows is that Zeus is supposed to be the most powerful of the gods outside of maybe the Titans. But that's all we can really say.
Well, even more so than the Titans.
Yeah. And I guess I want to say potentially Hades is stronger purely because he's one of the big bad three. Like, the three big gods were always Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. They were the big three rulers. And Hestia didn't get that much of a significance. So I would say Hades in that regard. And Persephone, if you count the fact that she basically lords over him as a wife. There's apparently something right here.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Generally, as a rule of thumb in the Greek mythology, the old gods were stronger than the newer ones, with the exception of Zeus. And if Hestia is born from the Titans, she's probably one of the older ones. Oh, this is absolutely no good. Heather, how did you manage this?
I'm not sure if I'm being complete. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, though.
Oh, did we just lose the game?
I am stuck. Ah!
Ah, we glitched out of it. Beautiful.
Jesus, so let's save our game. Yeah.
Yeah, that almost didn't end well at all.
Yeah, I was like, oh, great. I'm going to have to, like, freaking evacuate us to the ship and then land back down again, and that's a whole stupid process.
Yeah.
Like, why even, man?
Freaking game-breaking glitch right there.
There's a question mark over here. Oh, a pyramid!
Ooh.
Holy fucks!
We got to dig under it and find the aliens.
Hold on, I gotta deal with this thing first. Sup, bitches?
Oh my god, are our guns even effective at that range?
Yes.
See, Atlas wanted to know, Brawny, who's stronger, you or Firebrand? Currently, in current canon of a buck to the face, Firebrand is probably stronger than Brawny. At the end of a buck to the face, he's definitely not. And in real life, I would dog walk that dude.
Dude, watch this. Prothean data disc recovered. There are a few children's toys and some ragged clothes stuffed inside the top of this monument, along with a Prothean data disc. That's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Did you see me climb a pyramid, Brawny?
Yeah, it was surprisingly easy. I expected the pyramid to be bigger.
Well, anyways. Back to business.
Talon, I don't think judo for AJ for Applejack because it's not going to involve a lot of kicking, and we all know that those kicks are going to be the best attribute, and the one that's going to highlight those power kicks the best is going to be Muay Thai.
Really, I would have thought she would have done kickboxing. Like she's a Western girl, I think she would have done a Western martial art. Quite
possibly. So, like, Savat isn't out of the option. Savat would do something similar, but, you know, Savat is, in some ways, the predecessor to a lot of modern Taekwondo and Karate. But, Muay Thai is also, like, a very simplistic sport to learn. It's just, like, you can pick up most of Muay Thai in a couple of sessions, and then the rest of it is just drills and tactics.
Well, look at that.
Oh my god.
You want to deal with that?
Oh, we're gonna have to.
It already killed the guy.
Oh, is that the guy we're looking for?
I have to. Yeah, it probably is.
Jeez, they fed it to him.
Yeah. I let myself do that. Ha! Did you see fucking Sally take that guy out?
Yeah, that was great.
Shields down. Good to go. You must die.
Oh, shut up.
Man, I almost feel bad for these guys. They woke up today thinking they were doing good in the galaxy for whatever cause they had, or maybe they were just trying to make money, and now they're suspended in midair getting shot at. There's nothing they can do about it.
Well, you take that risk.
I will destroy you!
I'm sure you will. Oh, what's this?
Oh my god, was that a grenade?
No, that was my biotic abilities.
Ah, the Cerberus Commando. This dude's got a freaking health bar. And now he doesn't.
Incoming!
I threw that on accident.
If all else fails, blame Silverquill. No, Atlas, we're from the old fandom here. We blame ANY. You remember that meme, Heather?
Oh, I kind of do. Alright, let's see if there's anything fun to take around here. Then we gotta kill a giant bug.
Oh my god, they keep running in on us. They're still shooting.
I only see one red dot on my radar here. I think Tally might have just been shooting something for fun.
Yeah.
See, Tally, there.
All right, so let's see here. Who said it? Rusty saying, "You think Muay Thai and not Taekwondo?" Yes, and I'll say why. Applejack definitely is Muay Thai because it's grounded, it's simple, but it's extremely strong, right? Taekwondo is fancy. It's very acrobatic. A lot of high jumps, a lot of flying. Rainbow Dash. That's why. That's why I gave Taekwondo to Rainbow Dash and Muay Thai to Applejack. Yeah, Paladin, you don't remember ANY Pony? I'm sure you were around when he was making content.
One last stop to make, Shepard.
That was easy.
Kahoku that much.
Yeah, that thing went
It's
way...
over.
Oh, hey. Oh, there he is.
Is that our dude?
He's just dead. Yep. You check for a pulse but find none. Admiral Kahuku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Oh, goddess. It's Admiral Kahoku. Cerberus must have tracked him down.
Oh, guess I'm leaving your corpse here. Bye-bye. Alright, buddy. You dead. I'm surprised the Arachnite thing didn't eat him, but maybe the Arachnite don't eat meat. I mean, they kind of just threw his body in here. Was he supposed to be feeding the bug?
Or maybe they do the thing that, like, spiders do where they, like, inject a flesh-melting venom and then drink you through the straw.
Could be that. Could be that. Let's see the journal I have here. UNC Hades Dog. Cerberus has been conducting illegal genetic research in an effort to create an unstoppable army. You find Kahuku dead in one of their bases, and now you are the only one who can stop them. Destroy main Cerberus facility. Holy balls. I was trying to find a shipment. I think I stumbled into a different mission.
Let's get out of here. We've got the coordinates. Let's call in that orbital nuke and just call it a day.
Eh. Probably more complicated than that. Alright, let's take a look. Open.
What martial arts would Silverquill do, asks Atlas. I don't know, probably wrestling of some kind.
He had a gun.
He does have a gun.
You gave this man a gun. Alright, let's see.
I didn't give Silver a gun. I am not that stupid.
What are you talking about? You gave him a gun in the video and he tried to hit you with the tranquilizer.
Oh, yeah, the tranquilizer with the scope on it. Yeah, that was great. I didn't give that to him. That was his gun. He tried to shoot that at me. Yeah.
He has a gun though.
Yeah, I depicted him with a gun. That might be the way to word it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a funny story behind that line there because he said, what is it? One man's early bird is something uncooked chicken. I forget exactly what he said. But the idea was he's going to be the one to take me down when I'm going on that rampage in that episode. And I have a feeling it was improvised. But it was so much better than what I actually wrote down, because I was just like, hey, Silver, I'd like you to just deliver one line for me if you can. And I wrote some stupid line about, like, oh, I'm going to take down this villain and impress my waifu, Princess Luna, right? It was so just basic and stupid, and I barely knew the guy at the time. So I was just writing based off of memes. And then he delivers me the line, or he had asked me, like, hey, is it okay if I ad-libbed this a little bit? And I'm like, yeah, by all means. And then he brings me back what it was that he said in that episode, and I'm like, that's so much freaking better than what I wrote. Now I'm kind of mad at myself now.
All right.
Position.
The wrong one. Wanted to go back to the Normandy. We have to keep searching the system to see what those shipments were for, because I was here looking for, like, mysterious shipments, and I stumbled into the fucking Cerberus mission. Alright, well, we did Binthu. We'll go through that next, after I figure out this shipment thing. Where? Alright, let's try here. I like that we kind of look at the Normandy from above.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up.
Hmm.
In the first contact war, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Oh, shit. If you remember, the first contact wars when the Turian race found the humanity before the rest of the Citadel races and a conflict ensued. And I guess one of the things they did was send spy drones, and they didn't bother to find him. That's quite a delay.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after first contact.
Well, okay.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in, a 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead, about equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th.
Oh,
If somebody
geez.
finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
Shit, that's bad.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
Yeah, I don't
I
have a
know.
bomb guy.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
Shouldn't be over here.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
Alright, we'll handle it.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral, and we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck.
I better be getting some favors for this.
Fifth Fleet out.
Oh, by the way, that Admiral... Oh, yeah. I guess they don't care about that Admiral being dead. Let's see. It's probably on this Age Benu. God, that planet is hard to look at.
Yeah.
Let's survey this. Rare element survey will scan this planet detect a small deposit of polonium. Oh, okay. Survey Sabin. Turian insignia recovered. While scanning the planet Sabin, you discovered a large mine grid in geosynchronous orbit. With help from Navigator Presley, your recon team recovered a small unmanned probe marked with the Quindam Outpost insignia. Survey. Gas deposit surveyed. Scans with the orbit have detected a large concentration of nitrogen. Anything else? Nope. Let's go on to that very big eyesore planet. What is this? Agabinium? Agabinium? Agabinium.
Oh my god, that close to the star, we would not be able to survive on there. Like, there is no amount of heat protection.
Agabinium is a small terrestrial world with an extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Though the planet has sufficient mass to maintain a much thicker atmosphere, much of it has been blasted away. The red giant Amazon is a long-period variable star, currently at the nadir of a 16-year cycle. At peak, its energy output doubles, lashing Agabinium with intense heat and radiation. The crust is mainly composed of aluminum with deposits of tin. Much of the surface is coated with fine silicate dust, which easily penetrates the smallest cracks to foul machinery. Ah, jeez, this planet's gonna suck!
Yeah, like, if the Mako can handle it, don't even get out of the Mako. Like, that's gonna... yeah, I saw how close this planet was to the star. There's no frickin' way.
I'm taking Tally with me. She'll probably know how to defuse a bomb. Let's go!
So yes, Trent, the fundraiser did change. We're doing a monthly goal type of deal now, because I lost my job last week, so I might actually be getting back into content creation. So yeah, I'm gonna be e-begging for tips here so I can make my money. That's basically what's going on here. Like, I don't like that about myself. I never wanted to be that guy, but it's become a necessity. Because I promise you all, I have worked very, very hard for the things that I have. And if it looks like I'm going to lose them, I will not survive that dishonor.
Oh. It looks like the mission I was doing to investigate those shipments is related to this. Like, it happened for a reason.
Oh, okay.
So I just activated it. All right, let me look at the map. Yeah, I want to go to the right first. God, look at this. Look at that star.
Yeah. I'm very surprised that Star hasn't ripped this planet apart and sucked it in by now.
I wonder if there's a Thresher Maw on this planet. I mean, they survive, like, everywhere, but shit.
Yes, Paladin,
what's
I have samurai ancestors that have left me very specific instructions on how to deal with dishonor. Let's see here. Yeah, and rolling across the plains like this, Heather, is exactly the type of place a Thresher Maw would show up. Wait, we're going in the opposite direction of whatever that thing you saw in the distance was.
That's not the place I want to go first. I wanted to investigate the planet first, and it looks like that's like the actual place for the mission.
Oh,
I want to recover all the goodies first, Brawny. We want all the side goods.
The side goods, you say?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The side chicks of the mission. Technically, this mission is a side chick, but you know. Nothing.
So, do we need to do the side missions in order to level up enough to do the main mission?
I'm being cautious, and I'm a little bit of a completionist when it comes to Mass Effect games. I'm thinking once we've tidied up the side missions on this stream, the next Mass Effect stream I will do with you, we will go to Novaria with Liara to confront the Matriarch.
Okay, so we'll finish up these missions on stream tonight, and then yeah, we'll pick it up next time. Maybe even next week. I still need to do one more makeup stream for this month. J. Yoshi says, my brother always says that going the wrong way is the right way in a video game. Oh, I disagree with that. I remember there was a...
Trying to find?
Yeah, there was one game...
Those side goodies.
Yeah, one game I played a long time ago was Tekken 5. And Tekken 5 actually had, like, you could play Tekken 5 forever. There's so much going on in that game. You know, you got your versus mode, your story mode, your arcade mode, your online arcade mode. And then there was another game called The Devil Within that was built into Tekken 5. And it was like a 3D beat-em-up puzzle platformer type of game where you play as the main character, Jin Kazama. And
oh look, a corpse.
Oh god, that's no good. Ooh, that thing is
it looks like Voldemort.
Destroyed.
Discovery. Brushing away the carbonization on the door of the contragravity speeder, you see the Nezo brand name. Judging by the charring, the wreckage has been here since the star's last variable peak. The corpse is wearing the remains of an expensive suit and what appear to be melted antique aviator goggles. Is this a reference to something?
Read it again?
I can't, because I already activated it. It doesn't let you do it again.
Anyway,
basically, a guy in an expensive suit and aviator goggles was on this planet by himself for no real reason, it seems. I'm not sure if this is plot relevant. I wonder if that's a reference to something. All right.
So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, there was no other way to go. If you went the wrong way in that game, you were not going to solve the puzzle. And so yeah, games like this, you might be able to sidetrack for a while. And I've certainly seen memes like that where it's like, oh, you got the open world sandbox type of game, and you go and you do all this side leveling and side quests, and then when you come back to the main quest, you're like max level, and the enemy of the current story mission is like level 10.
It is funny. It's kind of like how I like to play my games. I like to get a lot of stuff done first before I do the super big plot relevant stuff. So I just go in and just fucking destroy whatever's supposed to threaten me at that point in time.
Yeah.
Oh, another corpse? Hey, that's another corpse.
All right, let's see.
Oh, it's an artifact. Turian insignia recovered. This body is a long way from anything. It appears to have been here for quite some time. On the body is a book of drawings, including one of the Siglar outpost insignia. Interesting. Yeah, like just in the middle of nowhere. Probably was related to that speeder guy, I would think. Alright, let's go check out these debris. Oh boy, yep, that's it right there. Got a whole bunch of stuff on this freaking crazy ass planet. Okay, so this isn't even referencing the thing? What the frick?
So Atlas wants to know who the favorite pony princess is. It's definitely Celestia. Like, I'm very surprised you don't know that about me.
Oh.
I literally Leroy Jenkins her name at any given opportunity.
You're such a whore. You say that right in front of me, your pony princess wife, and say I'm not your favorite pony princess.
I am invoking the power of the sun, not cheating on my wife. I feel like those are two very different things.
You'd be wrong. That's an emotional affair.
How?
Just like an encampment with no significance.
I'm not flirting with Princess Celestia when I do a battle cry and run headlong into what may very well be a suicide mission.
You're screaming another woman's name in an intimate moment. That's
not another woman. That is the matriarch ruler, the all-powerful demigod deity of the sun. That's not the same thing. Like, I know she's a regular pony with a personality and, all that stuff, but I'm just a lowly peasant. I don't see her that way. That is the demigod of Equestria who raises the sun and moon for 1,000 years.
What the fuck is this? This isn't on the map either.
Oh, geez, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Talon, you don't need to do anything. Nobody ever needs to do anything for me. I'm just saying, by the situation that I'm in, we're changing things up a little bit here, and I appreciate any support I get. It's really always been that way. Now I'm just being a lot more e-beggy and explicit about it.
Alright, now we can go to Alliance will begin. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. Here we go.
Are you gonna be able to climb this cliff?
Sure. Why not?
Atlas Brawny, do you think Finn the Pony you will use hugs as a martial art? Possibly.
He does grappling.
Yeah, I think we call that catch wrestling. Maybe Greek wrestling. Who knows? Maybe even Sumo. Sumo's kinda huggy.
Well, I don't think he quite meets the weight requirements for that.
Sumo is a sport and a rule set. You don't like. I mean, traditionally they're big and fat and muscular and all that fun stuff, but there are lightweight divisions of sumo. What the frick is Clayton on about? Oh, Brawny, hast thou gone and violated the nobility clause of thine own constitution? What the
The signal
frick?
is coming from a mine? A trap. It has to be.
Ah, shit.
I concur. This did not crash. Someone moved it here.
No kidding. Doesn't change our objective. Whoever did it is in danger.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
All right, Shepard.
This is gonna be a pain, I can already tell. Probably gonna be husks and shit in here. Ugh.
And also, Paladin, I don't know what you're talking about. Will it be like knight versus samurai if we ever duel? I don't freaking know. If we ever spar, I'm going to try to poke you with my sword or whatever the analog of the sword that we're using here, without you poking me. That's just kind of how it's gonna go. I don't separate martial arts anymore.
Are you anxious yet?
Not really. You just gotta be careful and check our
crawling.
corners.
This place is gonna be crawling with enemies of some kind. There's gonna be husks. There's gonna be... I actually 100% guarantee it's gonna be husks. This place is gonna be crawling with husks, and I
the freaking zombies.
husks.
Remember that giant like octopus monster that made all the zombies? I hated that.
Yeah, and this is probably where it's gonna be. I hope we can make it through this. They're all gonna be in there, aren't they? Okay.
Rusty, I definitely enjoy doing karate the most.
I hate this. I hate it a lot, actually.
Really? What's the matter, Heather? Not looking forward to the fight?
I just don't like it when they build up the tension. I know there's no...
Like that?
Seismic charge. Someone did that on purpose.
Oh, shit.
Shepard. At last.
Oh,
Who the
this
fuck are
freaking
you?
dude.
No, it's a different guy. Elanos Heliot. Who are
You
you?
have me at a
okay.
disadvantage.
My name is Elanos Heliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
An acclaimed leader.
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
Oh shit, you attacked Elysium. This has to do with fucking my Shepard's backstory.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
Fuck this, calling in
My
reinforcements.
crew will come for me.
Oh, let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
Alright, let's talk about this, buddy.
It doesn't have to be like this, Heliot.
Empty words from a dead woman. Goodbye, Shepard.
Well, fuck you,
What do
bro.
we do now, Shepard?
Going
We've
back.
got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
Oh, I think I saw that other way out. There's no time to get out. You have to disable the bomb before it goes off. Well, thanks!
We have to get out. Game, no.
That was easy.
Yeah, we gotta do it again.
That was easy.
The bomb's gonna go off in 5 seconds. The mini game. You have 15 seconds.
Table the bomb.
That was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Ellis wants to know who would win.
I'm
You were
really good at those things.
You were Discord would definitely win. It's not even a freaking question. There's literally nothing I can do.
Yeah, like
Discord.
escape.
Discord, as I
Honestly,
understand, is bar none outside of like the existence of Harmony in general, the most powerful force in Friendship is Magic.
Yeah.
And a reality warper. So yeah. Raptor Talon says, I remember this mission. I enjoyed popping his head with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna be around.
You lead. I'll...
Get out the way! You think he would have thought about, like, the back entrance to this mine. Alright, see, okay, so this is what I found earlier. I found the back entrance earlier. Speaking of sniper, that's a good idea.
Dang, that thing's loud. Yep, they got our position now.
That's fine.
I can't even tell if you're actually hitting anything.
Yeah, I'm probably gotta get closer.
You know what this calls for, Heather? Full frontal assault.
Yeah, sure. I want to take down him first, though. That's a Krogan.
I can never tell if our guns are actually having an effect on things. I don't even know if that thing's hitting.
Oh, it's hitting now. Hey,
oh, it looks like you just got a subscriber of some kind, Heather.
Did I?
Yeah, something just came up saying that Isaac the Historian just joined the club.
Oh, that's cool.
They got a lock on you. Oh, is this our Mako?
Yep, I don't know. I guess they must have brought it here.
Yeah, now we got a turret.
I mowed him down.
Time for the splatter spree, Heather.
Oh, yeah.
The ragdoll on that one. It's time to commit war crimes.
Halliot went through a lot of trouble to draw you here. A pity it ended like this. For him, at least. Now that you're above ground, your suit radio has reestablished connection with the Normandy. Time to get the hell out of here. There we go. Thanks for bringing my car, by the way. Y'all walking losers.
He's like, I'm gonna kill you and torture you to death, and it's gonna be glorious, and I'm gonna take all your stuff. Is that a tank? I've made a horrible mistake.
Burn your tank? Well, you know, he knows that now.
You know, that did seem in his character. He's like, I found their tank. This will make an excellent prize. Oh no, they have their tank back. Who would have thought they might use the back door? Surely I was felled by the history's greatest tactical frickin' genius.
Well, completely. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Raptor's Talon,
He
I
upgraded.
think mowing him down with a tank turret was a lot more fun than a sniper rifle.
Definitely was fun. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I always forget it's X, not B. All right, so we took care of that. Hell yeah.
All right.
Should we keep streaming, Brawny, or should this be it?
I think this should be it. Are we, or you know what, let me ask you this. Are you ready to get back to the main storyline the next time we stream this game?
I think so. I think we'll do a good job.
Alrighty then. Raptor's Talon says, see now, I didn't even have to go down the mountain when I fought.
I was trying to snipe it, but it just didn't make as big of an impact.
Yeah, this game's kind of buggy. Anyway, thanks to everybody for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. And we'll hope to see you next week as well. So, you know, support the channel. If you feel so inclined, you can check the links in the description of all the people who support me and see what you can get in return. And we will see you all next time. Stay safe. God bless.